You from the beautiful, hustling and bustling right now, city of Davenport, because it is a major event today. My sister, Natalie, now Dr. Natalie, Dr. Wend, graduated chiropractic school, and I am so very proud of her. So this is, we'll talk about that at the end. So this is a very special day. It's also Conor Sperzel's birthday. Happy birthday, you absolute fantastic human being who a lot of people definitely look up to in this world, including myself. God bless you, brother. This one's for you. And Liv Lewis, happy birthday, sexy lady. Hope you had a great day. So I'll see you soon. We'll do all that at the end. What I want to talk about, aside from just loving everybody, is the great people, is Carnosine. So I got to talk really loud because there's a strange object somewhere near me. And what is Carnosine? Well, Carnosine is a powerful anti-aging, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-glycation, meaning it stops sugar from sticking to things, anti-aggregate, which means it prevents clotting, excessive blood clotting, thing that improves also brain function and brain cell production by increasing levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It's like brain fertilizer or miracle grow for your brain. We talked about yesterday what, a bunch of things that boost BDNF are, right? On top of that, it reduces acidity in your muscles. And so it's something that can help to improve your endurance during high intensity exercise, especially short bouts lasting 1 to 10 minutes. Also shows promise for endurance exercise, concert up the street, I gotta yell. So, how do I get more of this stuff? Right, is a great question. Well, the way you get more is you could eat a lot of meat and fish, because the major thing that produces carnosine, not carnosine itself in the body, it's beta-alanine. Okay, so you want more of this amino acid, beta-alanine. Now, beta-alanine, we're gonna pull this here so that you guys can hear us better. So beta-alanine is something that combines with, it's an amino acid, combines with histidine to form carnosine, this powerful anti-aging compound. And what I want to talk about today is not just beta-alanine and carnosine, but it's the concept that some things you take one time, you really feel a lot. You are going to successfully be able to increase them to levels where they're going to be meaningful for you in their benefit. All right, and carnosine is really one of those things, the latter. I had to stop a call, so that's why I distracted for a second. So how often do I have to take beta-alanine to boost carnosine, right? Well, you're looking at least in terms of the research, if you take, and again, you want to take beta-alanine, not carnosine. If you take carnosine, it won't increase your levels of carnosine much at all. But if you have 4 to 6 grams a day, is what they say, for 2 weeks, it should increase your carnosine levels by anywhere from 20 to 30%. Okay, and carnosine naturally reduces as we age. Okay, things like exercise can also help to increase carnosine levels temporarily. But anyway, so if you take it for 2 weeks at 4 to 6 grams a day, they say 20 to 30%. 4 weeks, that same dosage, 4 to 6 grams a day, it should be up around 64% increase in carnosine levels, and an 80% increase in carnosine levels at 10 weeks if taken at that same dose at 4 to 6 grams a day, right? So that seems like the dose you'd want to be looking for. You're taking about 5 grams of beta-alanine. Now, I personally, and like I said, if you take it for 10 weeks or you take it for 12 weeks, they say it could take 12 weeks, even longer, to fully boost your carnosine stores. So it's something that's got minimal, if any, side effects. Really, the only one people know of is, and this isn't meant to treat, diagnose, cure, prevent any disease, right? So talk to your doctor before taking anything. It's not what wellness is about. I can't accept gifts on here because apparently I do things that are wrong, according to Instagram. So whatever. So I'll say something like that. Maybe it'll help. But, of course, you want to get as much of these things as you can from food, first and foremost. You get beta-alanine in high amounts in meat and fish. But in order to boost your carnosine levels, you should definitely be supplementing with some beta-alanine if this is something you're interested in. And again, that side effect that people note is the tingling, right? That paresthesia that numbness or tingling. It's completely harmless. It's nothing to worry about, and it's definitely worth the benefits you get from beta-alanine. Now, so why did I only put 1.6 grams in Super U instead of that 4 to 6 gram? When combining it with all the other things that are giving you energy, all the other things that are improving your focus, which Carnosine also does, especially under stressful situations. In stressful circumstances, you're sleep deprived, you're under cold stress or heat stress, right? Most of the studies showing the cognitive benefit of beta-alanine in forming Carnosine, aside from boosting BDNF, are done in soldiers going through battle testing, and they expose them to loud noise. They expose them to sleep deprivation and cold stress and all sorts of things like that, right? So it is great for that. It's even been shown actually to help improve the recovery rates of mice that they exposed to a low pressure blast wave, so that damaged their brain. So it's also something that could be helpful for recovery of your brain, right? And so it's a great thing. And in short, look for 4 to 6 grams of it a day for around 10 to 12 weeks, and then you could have a low maintenance dose. So I didn't put that much in Super U. If you were curious, 1.6 grams. I have astragalus and ginseng in the formula combined, and estrogen, patented compound, New Live Science, that improves the absorption by 25% and actually makes it an effective 2 grams, right? So it's still lower than that dose, but it has been shown to improve endurance in 12 weeks, and physical performance, can still boost your BDNF, and can still increase carnosine levels over time. It might just take a little bit longer, right? But it does more and more and more for you over time. Just taking something like beta-alanine, taking something like creatine, does more and more and more for you over time. They typically recommend loading it for 5 to 7 days, and then you get the maintenance dose. But it does go to show you some things you need to take more of for a certain amount of time and give it a chance. And then, if it doesn't do anything for you, you could call it quits. But you give it a chance, you build up those stores, and you might see a difference. All right? So that's really the message for today. That's how you can get more carnosine, and those are some things that you'd have to take more. But Bacopa monnieri is an herb that is an adaptogen. It reduces stress and anxiety. This is another good example of something that you might need to take for some time to see benefit. And this is something that improves memory and focus. It's actually right up there with caffeine and theanine. It probably falls right under them in terms of enhancing cognition. And of course, number one is blueberries in the world, right? But that takes, maybe a month to start having a beneficial effect, right? So, don't necessarily chalk things up to a loss if you've been taking them for a little bit and, whatever. But the reason I put less beta-alanine in Super U is also because everything else makes you feel really good, and it's too much, and it's got to be an all-star formula for how you feel. Happy birthday, Conor Sperzel. Happy birthday, Liv Lewis. I love you guys. And I'm going to put this down somewhere, and I can sing to you, okay? Even while the people are going by and the music is loud. Happy birthday to you. Get a little closer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Conor and Livvy. Happy birthday to you. So many more, guys. Now, before we go also, like I said, my sister Natalie, I am so proud of. I am so proud of you, Nat. I really am. She's such a bright kid, and she could really do whatever she wants and still. And maybe this is just the beginning. Who knows? You do extra school for anything else. Become a rocket scientist. I wouldn't be surprised, But the sky is the limit. And you know what? With your hard work and your persistence and your natural intelligence, you've put yourself in a position where now the hard work begins. And you should always be happy but never be satisfied. So now this is time to begin growing. Everything you've already done, you've accomplished, and it's in the past, and we're going to celebrate today. We're going to celebrate today, you're damn right. But you know what? What you've done is put yourself at a great starting position, and I won't make you think that you've already conquered the world by any means. I'm so proud of you, and you've done amazing. We're not going to take that away. 100%. We're not going to take that away. But I love you, so I'm going to keep pushing you. Because I know your potential is here, off the screen. It's off the screen. You're doing the best of any of us in the family. I mean, you're a doctor at 23 years old. I mean, that's just, you know, you get a clap. Nobody else is here to clap for you, but I'm here to clap for you. And that's just, it's incredibly impressive. And, you know, through all these years, we knew you were special, and we knew you were going to do something special. And now you're going to have a special effect on all your patients' lives. And you're going to make them laugh. You're going to make them feel better. You're going to make them move better. You're going to make them live better. You're going to help them live better, I should say. And that's something I know you're excited for. And that's something that I enjoy doing every day, at least to the greatest degree that I can. And, you know, always trying to be able to do that to a more significant degree, of course. And I'm excited to do it together. I couldn't be more excited to do it together. So now if you come into Wend Wellness next week, you know, maybe we'll give her a week off, just graduated. But, you know, whatever. She's got to apply for a license. She can't quite adjust you in the office yet. It takes about 6 to 8 weeks to go through. But if you're getting sick and tired of me, that's how long you got to wait until she can take over instead, if you're one of my patients. But she will be there. You will have Dr. Wend and Dr. Wend. And you know, one of them's a lot younger than the other one, you know, so and better looking, so we'll give her all that. So proud of you, Nat. I love you so much, and you know, we'll never forget this day, you know. And you know, one of the things that makes me so happy about doing Wend Wellness today is that I get to look back on this many years from now, and you know, always remember this feeling of deep appreciation for you, and a deep appreciation for this present moment where I have the chills, and you know, I couldn't be a prouder big brother. So, you know, I love you so much. So that's what we got for you guys. Thank you everyone for the congrats, and we'll see you tomorrow, baby. Not sure where. I definitely don't know when. I definitely don't know where, but we'll be there. So that could be our slogan too. You know, whatever. We'll see you then. Have a great one. Happy Wend Wellness.